Hi everybody. In this video we're going to take a look at the Act 2 Elite, the Book of Stabbing, using the Silent. The Silent is not fully upgraded yet, so there are some possible relics and some possible cards that are missing from my arsenal. The deck that I have currently is nothing overly special, mostly just attacks and defends for the most part. I did try to build off of a poison deck so far. Haven't really gotten the draws in terms of adding them, so my poison arsenal is actually very low right now. I do have one expensive poison card that's been upgraded, 7 poison plus 2 weak. I also have the ability to double poison, and then I also have the Bane card, so I can deal basically 2 attacks because of the poison. In addition to that, I have the ability to poison right out of the gate. This was a Act 1 boss relic that I picked. So after I beat the Act 1 boss, and now I got poison to start with. Helps if I'm dealt the Bane card or even the double attack one. Well, this is the one that I wanted, but the sorry, I forgot the name of it. The Catalyst card. Double the poison. If I'm dealt this one, it's obviously very nice to begin with. It helps adding some extra damage. If I get dealt the extra poison card and the double the poison, it's obviously the best possible scenario, but that doesn't seem to happen a lot just due to the deck size and the basic probability of it. Other relics wise, I do have the option to add in more damage for 0 cost cards. To be honest, this is the only one that has it right now. It's my only 0 cost attack card, so I get a little bit of extra damage from that one, and it applies a week. And then when you discard a card, I get 3 block. I don't have a lot of discard mechanics just yet, maybe 1 or 2 cards, so nothing overly fantastic. I'm coming into this fight underpowered. I only have 46 health, and we are smack dab in the middle of my run here for the most part. So I have a lot of ground to cover, which means that this isn't like a typical boss fight where you can finish with 1 health and call it a day. So something like this, because it could be run shattering right off the bat here, it's important that we utilize our potions here. So utilize my attack potion. Going to give me Bane, so this is a nice one. Extra damage there. And then I think, honestly, we should put the Vulnerable on right away as well. I don't have anything else that's going to add that, so we're going to go ahead and put that on there right away. And deal some of my attacks here, so we'll apply the weak to him, lower that a little bit, do my double hit with the poison, do my double hit with the poison. Flying Knee, you'd have to be foolish to not play. Because it gives you energy for the next turn. I could choose to do a double defense and mitigate some of that, but the extra, basically card play on my next turn could be better well spent, especially if I draw 2 cards that cost 2 to play. So I'm willing to sacrifice just a little bit of health on this first turn to really get off to a good start. Because if I can get off to a good start, this health is going to go down nice and quick. So he's already at pretty much half health, and I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but I should be okay. Alright, so I took 10 damage there. What this deck ultimately needs is a heal mechanic, but I don't have that just yet. Alright, so looking at my cards, I don't have any draw mechanics right now. So, burst card. Next skill is played twice. Seems like a good bet to put on the block. I can absorb that and just focus on staying alive. And then we just put 2 attacks down there. Get extra energy the next turn with Flying Knee and Strike. And now we are closing in on the end and 0 cost for that one, so may as well use it. Poison's running out, which is unfortunate. Would have been nice to have been able to double that a little bit, but it is what it is. Alright, another turn where we don't have a lot of options. I can get energy next turn. That's prolonging. In this case here, probably going to defend once, but let's draw cards and see what we get. Draw cards, see what we get. All enemies lose 6 strength. Yes, please. So, deals no damage. Now get a free attack. I think actually a smarter play here is to take the energy next turn, just because I still got 2 good cards in there. And extra energy might be helpful if I draw both of those, especially even Terror. I could probably end, yeah, I should be able to end it on that turn. So let's take the gamble on the energy there. I think just 6 damage isn't going to benefit much in the long run anyways. Alright, so now we finally got the chance to double the poison. That doesn't really help. Crippling's going to do 7 poison damage. And then I could double it to 14. That would take him down to 15 health. Then I can block. Should probably focus on blocking anyways, just because I don't want to lose too much damage. But I do want to put the poison on him. Double it. And then we got 2 cards left. I can't really... This isn't going to gain much here, so I'm just going to take the block that I get, discard this one, and do one last attack. And he'll get one last pop shot on me, but only for 1, and then I'll be able to take him the next turn unless I get the absolute worst possible draw. So I'm going to have to kill him for 7. It would take a pretty bad draw to not be able to do 7, but even then the poison will kill him. So he's going to do 16, and he's going to be dead with anything. So overall, the biggest issue with the Book of Stabbing is his repeated attacks, and if you have a decent defensive deck, it's not too bad. You should have some sort of mechanic to help ramp up your damage a little bit. Poison's really good for the silent if you can get it rolling. You see that I ultimately got through this fight here really only taking 10 damage. I don't think I did anything super elaborate that couldn't be duplicated by a great number of decks, because I don't have a ton of defense in my deck, so I was able to still mitigate some of that stuff without too much trouble. So if you go in with full health, reasonable array of relics, and maybe a potion or 2, you should be able to get away unscathed. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we will see you again next time.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.